and gents, and welcome back to Chit Chat with Inky, where we do a little chit and we do a little chat. Today we'll be chit-chatting about Sistas, Season 4, Episode 2. So the episode began where left off at when the assistant come in and says that Hayden is dead. Okay. So Fatima looked a little worried, not really saying anything, and Andy like, Fatima, do you know anything about this? You know, what's going on? You can tell me. Fatima like, no, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. And Andy steady trying to squirm little stuff out of Fatima. Fatima like, no, Andy, I don't know what's happening. I'm not sure. So Andy, the lawyer, that ain't gonna get nobody out of trouble, child. The only thing she can do is divorce you. So Andy tells Fatima, if you know anything, you can let me know now, and I can help you. So Fatima like, no, I need to go. So Andy tells Fatima, sit down. Okay, first of all, Andy, you're not her mom. You're just her boss. So, you can't talk to her like that. But we all know Fatima hard. She hardcore. So Fatima eventually gets away from Andy nagging behind. And Andy calls Zach and says, Zach, I'm coming over. Something happened to Hayden. And Zach like, what? He's dead. Zach like, what? He's dead. So Andy like, yes, he's dead. Give me your address and I'll be over. Don't say nothing over the phone. I'm like, Andy, this man clearly don't know what you're talking about. And you're trying to make a case out of nothing. Just let it go. Chill. If they're chilled, you need to be chilled. Don't stick your nose in something that don't need to be, stuck in. I feel like my cameras are down a little too much. Let me see. All right, we are. Okay, that's better. Because I keep feeling like I'm looking up like that. Okay, so over to the salon, we have Karen. Finally, Karen got some damn clients in that salon, y'all. Whew. It's been months. This sister been in a drought. So we got Crazy Pam, her assistant, come marching through the door. You got some customers in here. I guess my check could clear now. That damn Pam is a mess. I cannot do her. I cannot. So Andy like, yes, Pam. So she's like, you should be thanking me. So Andy like, well, why should I be thanking you? So apparently the gentleman that was had his own salon, somebody called the health department and he got into trouble and it wound up he wound up losing clients and the clients coming back or whatever. But anywho, it's a woman sitting in Karen's chair and Karen says to her, glad you're back and everything. And the lady like, well, I'm glad to be back or whatever. Karen said, well, we'll bring you in on a Wednesday. She said, I'm going on a date tonight. I met a man at a gas station. He's a white guy. He's kind of country. So Karen knew right away who this white guy might be that's country. Because there's only one damn white guy on this show that's country. Side note, I heard he was really black. So she like, okay. She said, well, I gave him your address so that he can meet me here, girl, because I don't want him to know where I live at. Dead out. So Karen like, that's fine. So Karen goes in her office, calls Danny. Danny don't want to hear nothing Karen talking about. Karen like, well, I have a client and she's meeting a white country dude here. And, I just thought you might want to know. And Danny like, no, I'm good. I don't want to know. Why would you tell me that? And she was like, okay, I thought that's something you might be interested in. It could be your man. So Danny like, no, even if it was, no. So over at the bank, Maurice and his stick-up boy, child. Maurice really liked this boy. He really liked this guy, but this guy is no damn good. Oh, Lord Jesus. Q called Maurice and let Maurice know he getting out early because he done snitched on somebody. And he gave them Maurice's address as his parole address, where he want to go when he leave jail. Maurice like, no, the hell you ain't. And Q like, well, why can't I come to your house? Maurice like, no, First of all, Maurice, we know you like Q. We can see it. But Q almost cost you your life and your job. So you might want to leave that alone. Do not let that fool come to your house. And plus, I don't think Calvin going to have it either. Calvin will move or Calvin just ain't letting them in. Okay? So get all them thoughts right up out your head. So we back to Karen. Oh, wait a minute. Karen already called that. You already got past that part. Y'all had to take me a few notes. So Karen decides to call Andy and let Andy know what was going on with her and Danny, and that Danny is upset with her for passing on the word that the guy that maybe comes to her salon to see another woman is Preston. And Andy like, well, why would you do that? Why would you go? She was like, well, that's what we do. We tell each other. And I'm thinking, yeah, Andy don't. And she let you know, no, you shouldn't have did that. Honestly, I would want my friend to tell me. If you're my friend, I would be mad if you didn't tell me. If you knew the guy that I really, really like and was dating was meeting another woman in your presence and you didn't say anything when I found out, I would be highly upset with you for not telling me. But everybody ain't like me. So it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. Anyway, back over to Danny, y'all, at the airport. Oh, my goodness. So apparently this guy that been waiting around the airport, Logan, supposedly snatched this girl up that got off the airplane. This scene made no sense to me whatsoever. He grabs the girl up. The girl standing there looking like a deer caught in headlights. Danny like, you're not taking her anywhere. Security. This is the weakest security. Oh my gosh. They might as well make Danny security and just fire security because he did nothing. Absolutely nothing. And what kind of mess was this? Danny took him through the shoe, hit the man in the head. This man falls on the floor. Oh my goodness. Security arrests him and asks him if he okay. And then he like, yes, I'm okay. He was like, not you, him. I'm like, This scene, Tyler, you've been doing good with Sistas, but you could have left this scene out completely because I don't even know what was going on here. This was a mess. Danny goes over, hug the girl. We ain't seen or heard from these people since. I don't even know why this part was even in there. I don't know. So back over to Maurice and Calvin house. Maurice comes home. Calvin said, well, I got somebody to meet you. Maurice like, well, do I need to let my hair down? Or, I'm looking at him like, Maurice, you ain't got no hair. Do I need to take off the flat shoes or pull on the flat shoes or whatever he said? I said, this man is a damn trap. Child, Maurice is a mess. But y'all, when the guy came through the door, I think his name was Laz. When he came through the door, Maurice was sitting there and Calvin opened the door. Didn't Calvin kiss this man on the mouth? Now, I know Calvin said that he ain't gay and stuff, but every time Calvin say he not gay, he turn around and do something that make you wonder again. So I'm like, okay. So Maurice is like, nope, not my type. He's not my type. So apparently they're both two of the same. They like men. They don't like, feminine men. They like men. And apparently Calvin didn't know that. Y'all, but the best is yet to come. Fatima gets to Zach's house. Started talking to Zach. She told him one thing she know about the law is the less he know, the better. Zach all like, what is going on? Fatima like, well, just be calm. He said, I am calm. Child, Andy come up in there. Oh my God. Andy like, y'all, do you know you can get in trouble for this? Zach was like, I didn't do nothing. So Fatima started telling the story, child. Fatima said, I put some brass knuckles on and I gave him a 2-piece. Boop, boop. She said, and he hit me back right here. And they like, what? He hit you back? She was like, that's what I wanted him to do. She said, and after he hit me back, my boys pulled up in the van and they beat him just enough to put him to sleep. She said, he not dead. I called the hospital. He's alive. Zach like, he alive? Fatima like, yeah. She said, and that's not the worst of it. Not only did they beat this man up, y'all, they put him on the hood of his car naked. But I gotta say, Hayden deserved that because Hayden is annoying. Fatima said he like a cockroach that won't die. And she ain't never lied. She couldn't describe him much better. Hayden is a nuisance. Yeah, he's an OB, an off-brand. I don't care for him. Neither does Fatima. But y'all, when Zach and Fatima start high-fiving each other and laughing, I was done. I was cracking up. I said, these two make the perfect couple. Do you hear me? They are the real meaning of a Bonnie and Clyde. Because Fatima is a ride or die child. That girl got it going on. She know how to be a dudeish when she needs to and feminine honey when she needs to. I love me some Fatima, child. Zach and Fatima, I love them. So, Andy asks, Zach, you got your phone? If you need to call 911. He said, I don't need to call 911. This is my 911 right here. We can handle this. If you need help, you call us. We'll handle it for you too. I don't need no 911. She can call. Fatima can, sorry y'all. Fatima, it's just ride or die. I love Fatima so much better than Karen with Zach, child. Andy like, you sure? She was like, Andy was like, y'all be safe, and I'm gonna go be safe. That's right, Andy, go be safe, cause you ain't had no business butting in anyway. Get your butt out of here. Trying to make somebody confess to something. Bye. Cause you the one that was straight up, get in court and crack the hell down. Leave them people alone. They know what they doing. They got this. Y'all got this. You know what I'm saying? So then they go back over. Oh, Gary. Andy pulls up. This Rolls Royce is in her drive, her little parking spot. Andy like, whose Rolls Royce? Who car is this? So she looking around. Here come Gary. Oh, God, Gary is like a cockroach too, y'all, that won't go away. He like, I bought this for you. It's a $500,000 car, and it's $1 million worth of clothes, bags, and jewelry in the back. All your favorite designers. And here go Andy. You think that's gonna make things better? You think that's gonna make me come back to you? Andy, we don't care. Okay. I've been over you, and I've been over Gary, and I'm over everybody that you dating. So just gone with that, Andy. I'm over it, child. So she calls Karen. Oh, first she takes a picture of the car. Karen calls her. She said, Gary bought this for me. She said, so you want to take him back? You want to take him? No, I'm not going to take him back. So Karen told her, well, keep the car, sell the car, and get the money. It's something with that car. Don't keep nothing Gary gave you, child. Give everything back. We already know Gary be scamming and hamming and doing whatever else he be doing. Don't keep that car. You're going to be stuck. Messing around with Gary. Didn't your butt had to walk home a couple of seasons ago? Messing around with Gary. He done took you all the way out there to their house and you walked your ass back. Don't deal with Gary. So here we go. We back at the salon. The young lady waiting for her date. The date walks in, and Karen is like, well, hi, like, so how long y'all been knowing each other? He's like, a couple days ago. Karen like, so y'all just met each other a couple days ago. Well, where at? He like, the gas station. The girl like, I told you, the gas station. Turns around and look who's behind him. Nobody other than Danny. It was Preston, y'all. But Danny cannot be mad because Danny been shooing Preston off every chance she get. Now it looks like he's trying to move on, child, but I don't know, because this lady right here don't seem like his type. But okay, that's neither here nor there, y'all. That was the end. That was the end for this episode. I'm wrapping this up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You watching anyway, you might as well like and subscribe. Until next time, see you. Bye, ladies and gents.